How's everybody doing? Good, I'm glad. My name's Tatiana Mariesa. We're here for the Gotham After Show. To my left, I have Jordan Mosley.
Hello.
To my right, I have Kristin, what's your last name?
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Oh,
I knew that. I was just making sure.
I'm secret Mexican.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day. So, please and thank you for joining us here at the Gotham After Show. I'm so excited to dive into this episode because it is meaty. It is so meaty, and there's so much that happened. So,
And very little fat in this episode. It is the filet mignon of episodes.
it is.
Yeah.
And it's actually good because it's what we wanted. Remember last time I was like, I was sad because it's not enough.
Totally.
It's like an
enough.
episode of awesome scenes. It's just perfectly written scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. So first, what I want to talk about is the relationship between Alfred and Bruce here. Because it seems to me that Bruce is this little selfish boy. Now, forgive me. I understand his parents just died.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Give
but
him a break.
It still hurts, and I get that. It still hurts. But you have Alfred who's doing everything for you. Okay, he offered to kill Matches Malone for you, and you're gonna go get a gun behind his back, and then meet Cupcake.
Yeah.
Okay, we come across Cupcake, and he goes and totally talks for him, and then Alfred has to go fight this guy. I mean, who beat him up till he's in the hospital. Wouldn't you feel bad?
Super bad.
I would feel horrible.
I just think it's so funny that he's like, Master Bruce, I need you to promise to do this. You have to promise me, and you cannot do these things. You cannot do A, B, or C. And then Bruce goes out and does A, B, and C.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh no, I had no idea. Like, my bad, I wasn't supposed to do that. I'm sorry. Like, but like, he seriously just breaks every single promise every single time. So I'm not even like, now it's just Alfred's fault for being like, I trust him. Like, no,
Seriously.
this little kid is acting like a piece of shit.
Yes.
He needs to put him on lockdown somehow.
I agree. Thank
put him
you.
in
And then
room.
like, not to like bridge the entire gap of the episode, but also to just do that. Like, he's just like, deuces, my caretaker.
Exactly.
Peace out. I'm gonna go live on the
Run
street.
But do
away
you
on
think
the
Alfred's gonna?
streets.
You think he's gonna be completely fine with that?
Oh, heck
Oh
no.
no!
Yeah, okay, I didn't think so.
The last I checked, this motherfucker isn't emancipated.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Come on, and even like
With
even if he
Selina.
was, yeah.
Selina, who stayed with them, is not going to do anything. Is not going to do any good for Bruce.
No.
At all.
I don't understand.
Except for give him street smarts. Okay, I mean, like, he'll get that, but
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know. He could get that with Alfred. Alfred training him
Well,
should have just stayed that way.
I feel like this is their way of doing that weird like bridge gap time leap thing where Bruce goes out and kind of becomes a little bit of a badass.
Right.
But I don't think that he's gonna be a badass if he's just gonna be on the streets. Like, you're not learning from anyone unless he finds like, Hobo Jim, who's really good with knives. Like, Jim teaches me like how to hobo fight on Wednesdays, and then I go to my class where I learn how to be an escape artist on Thursday mornings with Sherry down the street who has all the cats. Like, it's just gonna be like weird. Like, how does that happen? Like, how do you become
But here's my
Batman?
question. Since Bruce ran away with Selina, and now they're having a powwow together on the streets of Gotham, do you think that Tabitha is going to come back into play? Because last time we checked, Selina and Tabitha, we thought were going to have this like girl power together, right?
I feel like we haven't seen Tabitha in a long time, or not Tabitha, Silver.
No.
My brain just went Silver, the little ones, the girls.
No, not Silver.
Okay.
The Tabitha. Is that her name, right?
Yes,
That's her name?
yes.
Okay, Tabitha.
Totally. But that would put him in the world of Butch, which would put him in the world of Penguin. Exactly. So, I mean, well, kind of Penguin, because he's crazy.
Well, that's it. Well, let us know what you think, please. Hashtag GothamAS. Let us know on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, live chat. Let us know what you think. Do you think Tabitha's going to come back into play in this? What do you think is going to happen to Selina and Bruce? And come on, do we
Bruce
really
wouldn't
think
trust her?
I don't.
Because
if Selina
they saw
trusts
each other
her-
together, though.
If Selina trusts her, then tell us. What do you think?
What do you think?
What do you think? Let us know. Let us know. Moving on. Okay, I really wanted to talk about Penguin and his transformation. Okay, so now we went, when Hugo first was with Penguin, he was like, "You're not gonna get me, blah, blah," and all this kind of stuff. Now, he's extremely submissive. He's living up to all the tests that Hugo is doing. And he was using his mother. Look, there he is. See, look how nice he looks.
He looks so
He looks
kind.
so nice. All smiles. He looks like a little boy. Totally like a little boy.
And
exactly
his
what his
hair,
mother wanted.
It's so much nicer because his hair isn't like greasy, so you know they're taking good care of him.
I thought it was
like
still
he
kinda greasy.
showered recently, which is very good for him. And like for his look, I really like the look of him having like flowy hair.
Right, and not
Instead
super
of like
gelled hair.
Because it makes him
These
look
are my
nice.
bangs.
But in his visual, whatever therapy they were doing on him, it was his mother.
Yeah.
I wasn't crazy, people. It was.
She thought she heard music.
I heard the music.
Hold on. Can we close up on that eye twitch? Is that like a thing?
Crazy people. It was his mother's song that he was listening to, because now we know that his mother is in what he's seeing.
Yeah, well,
So that's part of his therapy.
I feel like I don't know if it was like a video that was like of his mother specifically, or if it's just some kind of like weird mind control thing, because they do mention, he does say Crane at some point during that little thing, which made me feel like they are trying to incorporate Scarecrow and his serum.
Good catch. Good
Yeah, very good catch.
He's one of my favorites, so I love him lots. So I feel like they're trying to like play the, like in the therapy, play the worst fears against whoever they're trying to
That makes sense.
therapize.
But-
is that a word?
So then would that mean like one of Penguin's worst fears is he's afraid he's the reason his mother is dead.
Yeah,
he's the
he
reason
blames
he
himself
killed his
for his
mother,
mother's
right?
death, yeah.
And like
So-
the whole therapy that he's going through like over and over again, I was thinking, because I don't believe that he's cured or you know,
no.
okay, of
I don't
course
think
not.
so either.
Penguin's too calculated, too smart for that. But I was thinking the more they do it to him, the more angry he becomes, the more psychotic he becomes. So it only made him a worse criminal. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely feel like he
This
goes
therapy?
out into the world.
It's only
and
made him
is
worse.
Totally.
Honestly, I'm disappointed. This sounds really bad. I thought he was going to become more, his body was going to become more like morphed into a penguin-esque off of Hugo Strange's experiments. I know that sounds terrible.
So he looks like Danny DeVito?
More
Kind of like a
DeVito.
little DeVito-esque. I was kind of hoping to see something like that. I know that makes me sound terrible, like a
he's-
terrible person, but I really was. I thought that was going to contribute to it.
Yeah.
But it's all psychological. I guess
Yeah.
that's fine. Jeez.
Is his limp not enough for you, Tatiana?
It's not enough.
That's a
I
lot
need
of
some
work.
hands fused together. Okay, I need some weight gain. I need some.
Yeah, he's
I'm terrible.
uglify him.
That's what I was hoping for. But I mean,
yeah.
it's psychologically, it's okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's very much, and we talked about this last week, but I feel like it's a lot a sleeper cell type situation. Like,
Right.
you're fine, and you've got this little degree that you can hold up, and you're totally okay. And then the second I need you, I'm gonna flip that switch, and then all of a sudden
Right.
you're crazy pants again.
It's true.
Yeah.
So, do you think that Hugo Strange really believes that he changed him? Because obviously, he's not changed. Like, we all know he's
I think
faking.
Hugo
He has
Strange-
to be faking it.
I think he doesn't think that he changed him into like a sane person, but he's changed him into a controllable person. If that's a word, controllable.
That's what he thinks, but you don't think Penguin
I don't think Penguin
is.
controllable.
Yeah.
I think he could be. Whatever Hugo did to
Really?
him. I think, yeah, totally.
I feel
Because
like
I think
there's
Hugo is
definitely gonna
also.
be that mental struggle with it.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Interesting.
Hugo is very intelligent himself. He wouldn't just let him out unsure of something.
I think Penguin played him.
I think he played him.
Ooh.
I think he
That'd be
played him
fun.
all the way. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
he's affected by it at all. Because you know when he got out,
Ice cream.
he saw.
Yeah.
Although he's never gonna eat ice cream
I
again.
know, right?
Ever.
Because when he got out, he had his little diploma,
Certificate?
whatever
Right,
you want
yeah,
to call it, and it was raining, and he was like, and then he goes, stuff, and then like walks away. You know?
Stuff.
Like he wasn't like, yay, skipping away, which I would kind of think, you know, he'd be like, oh, I'm out of my
I'm
own.
walking
but-
on sunshine,
but he
playing in
just-
the background.
Right, but he just kind of like stuffed it into his coat and walked off. And then in the teaser, we see he's back with Edward Nygma.
Yeah.
So we have our favorite couple back again.
Yay.
And there's the justice system for you. They're like,
Riddle
hey,
pot.
this guy's totally sane now. Let's throw him out in the rain with no ride home
Right.
and just figure out what he's gonna do.
No ride home.
The dude
You're
is just.
so
I mean,
concerned.
even-
I'm concerned about
Prisoners get a ride to where they need to go.
Somebody call the dude an Uber or something.
An Uber. Do they have Ubers
Who
in
knows?
Gotham?
Yeah, man, it's
Maybe.
fantastical.
Maybe. So Hugo said that he had deeper plans
Oh yeah.
for him. So is that where you think it'll lead into?
Yeah, I think that sleeper
That's where
is
it's
going to
gonna
be
come
in
in.
that area. But I loved him. I loved his little moment where I've got deeper plans for him,
Yeah.
and then she goes, "You know what? I really don't want to know."
She's like,
If you've got deeper plans than bodies down in the
Seriously.
basement in tubes, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I've gone so far.
And I'm glad that she actually fired back because everything that she's done has been, okay, yes, okay, yes,
Yeah.
sir, okay, yes. And now she's like, it's on your head.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what you have to do with this poor man. It's on your head.
Totally.
Let us know what you think about Penguin. What do you
Yeah.
think? Is he playing him completely, like I think, or will he be doing something else? Do you think there's like what did you call it?
a sleeper cell.
A sleeper cell.
Yes.
I'm on it. A sleeper
It's like
cell.
spies.
Let us know. # Gotham AS, YouTube, Twitter. We can answer your questions live so we know what you're thinking. All right. Was that creepy? Thinking. Okay, everybody is talking. Last time we got flack because we didn't address Edward Nygma.
Oh.
So I want to talk about Edward Nygma. He's changing because now, what is his girlfriend's name? Kristin Kringle is brought up.
My name twin. No big deal.
name
It's just
twin.
me, and I've cosplayed her.
You have.
Yeah.
Pictures,
I will
please.
throw
Yes.
that up.
Pictures.
I will throw that up. We did it in one of the episodes. It was us. I'm throwing up the picture a little bit later this week, but it was such a fun little episode, and we have pictures of our friends. And we just redid the entire scene where she dies and Riddler's holding it.
Amazing.
I'm gonna
Wow.
hashtag
I am,
it a little bit later.
intrigued.
that is.
He's not
We're
as
named
intrigued.
twins. We are
Very awesome.
We were in love. I was in love with the Riddler. If anyone doubts my
serious.
devotion to the Riddler, we will cover that now.
I see it. I see it. So the Riddler kills Kristin, we know, not you, the other one. Kills Kristin, dang it. And now we see him turning. He's talking to himself more. Every shot, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but every shot before was kind of taken either point on or like above, and now every shot is taken below. So when you see him now, it's all, everything's talking like this. He's always talking like this. And I love it. I
He
love
drops
it.
his voice down when
Yes.
he starts to get all crazy about everything.
Yes.
Look at you, little man. You think you're gonna just waste my time? You're gonna let me know?
I love how he's like that. I love how he just gets all psychotic and he's like, oh, yes.
But he almost doesn't do that anymore. He almost does not, he rarely goes, oh, yes, anymore. Somebody asks him something and now he's like, oh, yeah. Or, I mean, not even, he's like, yes.
I just-
yes. And then he just goes deeper into himself.
So desperately want there to be like a person on GCPD that is completely self-aware and just like goes over and is like, bro, are you okay? What are you talking about? Like,
Who are you
and
talking
just like,
to?
oh man. So it was really weird because in the middle of the bullpen, in the middle of the day, Riddler just went over and started having this like soliloquy where he thought no one could hear him, and he basically just told us his master plan. But like, did anyone else hear that? Like, I'm the only one, and then he's thought of as crazy. I'm creating a new character here, guys.
I see
and
it.
so he's insane, and everyone's like, no, you're the one coming up with this master plan. And so it's like he becomes his own villain, but he's like, am I taking crazy pills here? Like, you guys are literally saying what you're about to do, and then doing just that. Are you?
The
It could
magic
happen.
of television.
It could
How
happen.
am I the only one
Writers,
sane?
take note. Take note. # Kristin Sanchez. I mean, @ Kristin Sanchez. No, but I'm super excited for the Riddler. It's just a matter of time before he actually turns and quits the GCPD.
Well, I feel like we're gonna get it in the next episode. I feel
hope
like
so.
I don't think he's gonna quit GCPD.
No.
I think that would be a very bad move.
You don't think so either?
No,
I think if he were to quit, then he would get some kind of like a guilt
You think he'd feel guilt?
No. He would not feel guilt. It would imply guilt upon him.
Right.
So he's too tactically smart to be like, I'm going to quit this job that keeps me safe and inside and informed. Because... Did I mention I'm a little crazy myself, and that's what I would do? But I think he's going to keep that job until they figure it out. Like, there's no way that he's going to give up on, like, intel in the know and being able to, like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and take that piece of evidence that you guys found. I'm just going to put it over here, and goodbye. Now all of my incriminating facts and, like, all that stuff, all those clues and hints that I leave behind.
Right.
Oh, no, they're gone. Oh,
that's a good point, because I totally thought that he would just quit and kind of go on, venture off with Penguin, and they would have their, what'd you call it, a cobble, Nygma cobble?
Riddle pot?
Riddle pot?
Riddle pot. I like the riddle pot.
Riddle pot? No, Nygma cobble? Okay, I'm off. But I thought that they would pair, and I thought that he might.
I just
he might
tried to
quit.
put Riddler and Penguin together, and it made Riddlin', and I was like, no.
Riddlin. Hashtag Riddlin.
Hashtag Riddlin'.
That makes sense.
That's the one.
They could
that I
probably both
want.
be on Ritalin.
There you go.
That's awesome. So you think the same thing as her?
Yes, I do. I totally agree with that whole
So I'm by myself on
theory.
this. All right, fine.
Let us know what you think.
Hashtag Gotham AS, YouTube, Twitter, join the Facebook page. Let us know. Do you think one of us is right? Obviously, I'm the loner here because I'm the only one that
Ritalin.
thinks it's gonna quit. And if you like the hashtag Ritalin, hey, why not? Just throw it out there.
Oh, God.
Gotham Ritalin.
Gotham Ritalin. So let's move on because everybody was buzzing about this. The female Joker is what everybody is calling her.
Okay.
So I am excited to talk about her. It's Lori Petty, and she's from Orange is the New Black. There she is. Look how awesome she is.
I
Super
love
awesome.
it.
So she's so cool, and I wanted to give a shout out to her because I think she did a lot of justice to actually Heath Ledger's Joker.
Oh.
Because when she was caught in there and she was with Gordon.
She was like,
and she
"What
said,
time is it?"
yeah,
I
and she
know,
said,
I
what
checked
time
that
is
too.
it? And he's like, what? And that's totally in The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Between,
She could be in 2 places.
right, exactly.
Something like that, yeah.
So I loved her. I loved her in this, and I think she did an awesome job. But I think she's gonna come back. I don't think this is her only episode.
I hope to God it's not.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and just say my feels.
My feels.
I feel that little piece where she's, although later we do get a really great moment with Bruce and Matches, I do believe that moment where she, like Bruce realizes the error of his ways, and then she gives him the address, was so well done and so calculated and messed up in so many different ways. I think that is the moment of this season, and
Of the season?
Thus far.
She's bringing it there.
I will even say, I loved it. I thought it was so well done and so it was so well crafted that I'm going to say it's the best moment of the season. And let me know if you agree with me. And if you don't, let me know too. Well, I'm sure I'll hear it. I'm sure I'll hear it.
That's
but
cool.
you're wrong. I'm just kidding.
That's a lot to say. I mean, she did do a really good job, but that's a lot to say if
Yeah.
it was the best moment of the season
Thus far.
thus far. That's huge.
Yeah.
But so do you guys think that she is the actual, not the Joker, but do you think that she's kind of taking on the brain fart? What's the Harley Quinn? Thank you. Do you think she's taking on Harley Quinn character? Because everybody thought that could have been Barbara.
Yeah.
Remember? And now Barbara's in a coma, and so now people are wondering, oh, this is like the female Joker. Is she aspiring to be like Harley Quinn?
I'm going to say that she's not personal. She's not in any way, shape, or form Harley Quinn. I think she is Joker. I don't
You think she is Joker?
Well, or like, if you're going to compare the characters, she's not Harley. She's not a Harley.
Yeah.
She's not like, she doesn't come from like a background where she's a professional and she's like a scientist or any.
But we don't know her background yet.
She's a screamer.
I mean, literally, yeah, but like she could do that at any point in time.
Yeah.
You can become that,
But she's also a bad guy. Like, we know that she's already, like, she's
Right.
done some nefarious things because
Yeah.
we do have, like, she's best friends with Matches, or, like, he was my friend. So, like,
Right.
we know that she's in the underworld. So I don't think that she's got like a great day job, you know?
I mean, maybe not now.
She's got quite
but-
the following, though.
Yeah, I mean, she is a little old. She's a little older. So, you know, maybe before she turned on to this life, maybe she had something of a...
She was a baseball player in the League of Our Own. That's what she was.
Yeah.
A League of Our Own, that's right. She was...
I just feel her characterisms and mannerisms and overall ish of her, you know, is just more Joker than it is Harley. Because I feel like one begets the other, but she's
Yeah.
on her own.
Okay.
So I feel like she's just her. Like,
She's just her. So
yeah.
she's just like pretty much another...
You feel like she was inspired by Jerome?
Oh yeah, of course she is. All of
But
the
they don't know
characters are.
Jerome in... What?
He was in his video was playing in her club.
Right.
I totally missed that.
Yeah, his video is playing like on a loop in the club while as she's singing. So like,
I totally missed that. I completely missed that. I spit out there. That's such a huge thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that
okay.
entire club, like it reminded me of like Batman Beyond and the Joker's gang.
Heck yeah.
Like it was totally like a rip of that. And another thing that I totally loved and appreciated was every single extra in that shot was totally Tim Burton Batman. And I was like, yes, I'm about it. I always love
It's
that.
good. It's dark and chaotic, and that's how she enters the Gotham scene, which is
all we
perfect.
needed was like glow in the dark paint, and then it would have been 100%
maybe
Tim Burton
a
Batman.
little too much, perhaps.
Just a smidge.
just on the teeth, maybe.
Color.
Just right there. No, that'd be good. That'd be good. Okay, so she's your favorite.
I love her.
Is she your favorite
I
character
want
right
her
now?
always.
No, she's not my favorite character, no.
No?
No.
Not right now, as it stands?
As it stands, no. She is not my favorite character.
Too bad. Too bad.
Do you want to know my favorite character?
I mean, I guess.
I do.
yeah.
I like Matches. Even though he's dead now. But I like Matches. Because he was so transparent. Okay, he's a terrible man, killed many, tons of people. But he's so transparent. I love that he says, you get so tired not being, doing so much bad and never being punished. I feel like that was deep.
It was deep.
I loved that. And the fact that he killed himself, I'm like, okay. But
Hard to watch.
yeah, it was hard to watch. Not really hard to watch, but it made sense. And I was glad he killed himself and Bruce didn't. I knew Bruce wasn't going to kill him.
No,
but
we all knew
I'll let
Bruce
you
wasn't.
fade into
No, that's perfect.
Matches.
That was perfect fade into Matches. that was perfect. I was like, yeah. So Bruce meets Matches. That's our moment of the episode.
moments.
What? He met Matches Malone. So nonchalant he is on
Yes.
talking about his mother, and I actually believed him that he remembered. Look, there he is, the broken man.
There he is.
He's killed so many people, and I actually believed that he remembered that he killed Bruce's parents. And it sucked too, because when Bruce was going to kill him, it made it harder for him to kill him because, well, I mean, we all knew he wasn't going to kill him, but it made it harder when we thought he was going to kill him because he didn't even remember his parents. Oh, I don't remember you. Like, I wouldn't want to go and kill somebody that didn't remember the crime that they committed, like the whole reason why I sought them out to kill them. I wouldn't want to kill them if they didn't remember. Like, it would do me no closure.
Yeah, exactly. Because you want them to feel bad for a moment
Yeah.
or something. You want some kind of yeah, you killed my parents? Yeah, I killed your parents. You want to even say terrible things about your parents. So that you
Right.
feel like, yeah, I cannot wait to kill you.
Exactly.
That's what you want to happen.
But
When
he
it's like,
didn't.
I don't remember, you feel like,
Why am I killing you?
yeah, exactly what happened is what should have happened.
But then he said the whole pearls thing, and I was like, oh, so he does remember. So he did find
Yeah,
them. But you had an interesting...
I agree with you. I agree.
to say.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't-
I'm
yeah.
always the skeptic. I just don't think that he did it. No, I don't think it was him. And then I was like, oh, well, there was the moment where he's like, oh, yeah, the blonde hair of your mother. And then I'm like, well, you can disprove that, because he's lived in Gotham how long? He's probably seen a picture of the Waynes.
Oh, that's true, yeah,
So,
yeah.
there's no way that he hasn't. He doesn't know who they are. And I just... it was like bad fortune telling. So you're missing someone in your life who's with
Right.
an A. It was an A. Is that what I'm getting?
Right.
Oh my God, his name was Albert. That's totally what it
Right.
was to me
Right.
because he's like. And she had the pearls, and he's like, yes, the pearls, they snapped, and I was like, oh damn it,
Right.
So
could
I didn't
see-
get a complete closure there because I was like, But then they did move on in the plot with okay, well, who hired that person? So it's like, okay, cool.
Right.
We're moving on from who killed the Wayans, and we're trying to figure out the end of
What
the
I
story
thought
now,
was
but,
cool, what I thought was cool from Matches is that he was when he was talking to Bruce, he was telling him, well, he's like, Gotham made me this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and the rich people of Gotham made Gotham. All right, so it's like the whole. That's why like now he's like, I want to go in and I want to live with these people. I want to see how these people function, because he wants to. He says, you can't stop murder with murder, right? Is that what he said?
That's what Bruce says
Yes,
in the
Bruce
end.
said, yeah, you can't stop murder with murder, and the fact that he's like yeah, he's to go in. He wants to change. He wants to change Gotham in order to change the people in Gotham. Okay, that's like now he becomes the symbol that that you see it all the time in Dark Knight. I want to be the symbol, and I think this is where he gets that. It's from Matches, the man who killed his parents. He gets that idea, like, it's not even your fault. You're just like, you're a victim. You're like not even a victim. You're just a product of your environment, right? Sometimes that, works, but he's pretty much a product of Gotham. But like the rich have let it become this way because they're so rich and they're so poor. There's no like middle class.
Everybody's the bad guy.
Everybody's become bad guy because they've all become products of their environment.
Right.
So he wants to change Gotham. He wants to be the symbol of hope.
So Matches Malone's dying monologue.
Yeah.
Essentially led Bruce to become Batman. Is that safe to say?
I can say it pushed. I don't say it led him, but it definitely gave him a stronger meaning behind his. It wasn't just about revenge anymore.
Right.
It's just yeah.
It's good. It's good. All right.
What do you got to say?
Just hold it.
What do you
hold
have to
it.
say?
We're going to take a quick break, grab some munchies, grab some people. Remember to hashtag us GothamAS. Hashtag us question. Hashtag us. Ask us. Let us know your questions. All of that. And we'll be right back.
Just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
Oh, you'd want to take the time travel the whole way back.
How did we not figure that out?
We had a crazy vampire threesome.
And you can't unsee that. That's burned into my brain now.
I was like,
How did you get here?
No. Look at me, I'm dancing.
You know why we saying yes. You know why we saying yes.
he was like, yeah, I'll tell you whatever you want.
He is quite something.
And we're like, inseparable. She was shadier than Sunglass Hut with Ray-Bans on sale, ladies and gentlemen.
It wasn't. So
Come on.
You just went to a totally different direction on that.
When a billionaire goes broke, it means he's got like $4 million.
Hold the phone.
hold on.
Bro.
I found her to be deliciously out of control.
Oh man, looking forward to this fight.
Ooh, they about to get together. Watch, it's about to go down.
Somebody better take some pictures of this.
She just slapped the crap out of Nick.
And he's just
It's all good.
You can't count anything out. Look at you. It's been another awesome night at the Stream.tv,
always
guys.
awesome.
Thank you for joining us, you guys. We love you.
Hello. And we're back.
Welcome back.
Did you get some snacks? I hope you did. Obviously, I want some
did.
snacks.
I'm sorry we didn't bring snacks this week.
dang
I'm
it.
sorry,
Got
Tatiana.
cozy couches and no snacks.
I know. Anyways, welcome back, guys. I want to give a quick shout out to the Facebook group Gotham discussing the TV show and Gotham the After Show. Thanks to Lance and crew for putting that up. We're trying to get it going. I know we have quite a few members. I'm not sure the exact count. Anyway, we discuss all sorts of things. We post fan art. We're very active on those sites. We're also active on Twitter, Facebook. I just said Facebook. And the YouTube shout-outs. Also, Bam Smack Pow and fans of Gotham. Thank you so much for making the Gotham what it is. All right. So, I know we have some interesting questions. Let's start with some Twitter.
Cool. So I have the tweet box. Our first one is, did you guys get a Joker-esque vibe from the girl that gave Bruce the info on Matches? We covered that earlier, but just to go ahead and give a shout out to @JustinReese24, we went ahead and said the question anyway. Yes, we totally do, and I responded on Twitter. So yeah, she was very Joker-esque.
Super.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to
I would like
more.
to know where the makeup came from her.
It was really cool.
It was super
and
cool.
It was super. It was. I get why people made the connection with Harley and the Joker, because she did have the red and black.
Right.
Which is
and the
understandable.
little corset thing going
yeah,
on.
which was also like a little bit reminiscent of Harley's outfit in Arkham Knight and Arkham Asylum. But so, like, I get it. I get why you make the correlation.
Right.
But I just don't think that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, that's okay. We all know what you think. It's fine.
And then I don't know how to say this because it's Lance, but it's Lazce. Liz.
Sure.
Yep. Said, Bruce is going after Matches Malone tonight. You think he'll kill him? I think not. His conscience outweighs his hatred. #Gotham AS.
Nice.
As we have seen, yes, his conscience does outweigh his hatred, and
Good Bruce.
Yeah, good job, Bruce.
Good job. Good job, mate.
And I don't think that anyone who's a big Batman fan thought that he would kill Matches. Like, genuinely believed it. He was never gonna do that, because otherwise that makes it a different TV show.
I mean, yeah, it's still hard for me to believe that Batman in all of his life has not killed anybody. Ever. Just me? There was like silence. Just me?
He's a symbol of hope.
I know he's
I was
a
just
symbol of
saying
hope,
this.
but he's still a man. Fallible.
True. Especially when you're killing your parents. I mean, yeah, I totally understand.
Yeah.
So we have a question from YouTube.
Go ahead, YouTube.
And it kind of goes with that question there, that statement. It says, if you were in Bruce's position, would you have killed your parents' murderer, or would you have done what Bruce did?
Who wrote that?
That is Alma Diaz.
Hey, Alma Diaz.
Shout out to Alma Diaz.
Good question.
Great question.
Say
I asked
again.
you the question.
Say it again.
If you were in Bruce's position,
Yeah.
would you have let him go, or would you have killed him?
Dig deep.
That's a loaded question.
Dig deep.
Well, like I said before, he didn't remember the killing. And if he didn't, then I guess I wouldn't have killed him. Because it wouldn't have been closure for me. If you don't remember, I want you to, like, remember my face, remember my parents' face, so that way when you die, I'm the last person that you see, you know? But he didn't remember, or he didn't do it, so.
One way or the other, I couldn't do that, because that makes you just as bad as they are.
Oh.
So taking the high road.
I just sound like
right.
a horrible person right
Sanchez.
now.
No,
I'm like, I'll kill him. And I want to see Penguin morphed into something else.
it's okay. It's okay.
terrible.
We all want things that are strange sometimes, but yeah, like I couldn't bring myself to do it. There's no scenario where my feelings of revenge outweigh my feelings of remorse in the future, and like that's also like that person wins. Specifically in this scenario with Matches, he wanted to die. So how do you punish someone who wants to die? Make them live forever. Get this motherfucker into a Lazarus pit. Like, let's bring him back.
There we go.
So, like,
Lazarus pit it
yeah.
is. Lazarus pit it is.
Rotten jail. Rotten jail.
Okay.
You know?
But he killed himself, so
Yeah.
that sucks for everybody.
Lazarus. I'm just kidding.
I don't think he's going to
he's
Lazarus
not going
pit.
back.
So for
Don't bring him back.
next episode, what are you guys hoping to see? You guys hoping to see more Mr. Freeze, because we didn't see Mr. Freeze this episode.
I want to see Penguin's dad.
Penguin's dad is a favorite. I would like to see him too.
I want to
think
see
he'd
Mr.
be really good.
Herman.
So Penguin's dad, we got. Who do you want to see?
I want to see more of the Riddler.
More of the Riddler
Yeah.
coming
Oh,
out.
yes.
He was in the
Definitely more for
teaser,
Riddler.
so we're definitely, and we got the question mark.
Yeah.
The
I'm
green
so excited.
question mark.
Heck yeah.
I'm excited to see if I can solve the riddles before Jim Gordon does. I'm not really
I think you will
worried
be able to.
about it.
Oh, Jim.
Jim and I go way back, and I know him, so I'm not too worried. But I feel like I'm excited. I want to figure it out, and hopefully we can do like a hunt together on the YouTubes, and we can be like, who can solve it first?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So make sure to join us.
She will be in charge of that. I am a horrible
yes.
riddle solver. So anyway, let us know what you think on YouTube, the Facebook, or the Twitter. I sound like my grandma. The Twitter, the Facebook. That's what my parents say. Let us know. #GothamAS. We'll continue to answer your questions throughout the week until the next episode. We love to hear you. We're all active on all of those platforms. And don't make sure to join the stream too, stream.tv, and check us out there. We will see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.